don't know, bowl 45 overs in a test match and win. It's probably the best comparison I could do. Yeah, pretty cooked. Obviously big day today, but I thought the game was on the line. And yeah, there's not many things that can't get you, bowling to win a test match for your country on day 5, however you wake up in the morning, that if that doesn't get you going or, get you up for going out there and putting in for your team, then I don't know what will.
And can you tell us about the chat at tea? Obviously Bash had been...
I just said to him this morning, I said, you know what today is, don't you? And there was that, funny, that highlight package from, I think, when India knocked off like 300 odd back in the day when Ganguly, he thought that was a World Cup final as well. He thought that was 6 years today. Genuine. And I was like, no, that World Cup that we won. He was like, oh, that one. Gosh, he's an absolute beauty, that boy. But just had that feeling, and yeah, those 2 wickets today, that Rishabh Pant one was obviously massive in a low sort of, 4th innings run chase. Seems to be doing the first man to do this a lot for England at the moment. It's amazing to be in a dressing room with greatness. We've known each other since we were like 12, 13 years old, so to be still playing for England together is pretty amazing. He's still the same old Joe Root that he was back in the day. And look, I think the way in which this whole game played out, scoring freely was very, very tough. It wasn't a wicket that you felt like you could actually get huge value for your shots. So it was about, biding your time and just, taking almost your runs as they came, if that makes sense. And obviously, Ruti's the best batter in the world in all conditions, in my opinion.
कई मौके ऐसे बने लीड्स में भी हमने आखिरी दिन मैच गवाया यहाँ पर तो क्या हुआ ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया क्या आपकी क्या फीलिंग है
जी सर हमने बैटिंग में आई थिंक कल का जो 1 घंटा और आज के शुरू के 1 घंटा उतना अच्छा नहीं खेले हम आई थिंक टॉप ऑर्डर में ज़रूरी था कि 1 या 2 50 रन की पार्टनरशिप अगर होती तो बॉल हमने देखा कि एक बार 30-40 ओवर के बाद बॉल थोड़ा बैटिंग करने के लिए ईजी हो जाता तो वही हमारी कोशिश थी बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई थिंक ये फर्स्ट टाइम है कि हमारे टॉप ऑर्डर उतना अच्छा हमने परफॉर्म नहीं किया बट होता है कभी कभी बट जिस तरीके से हम फिर भी गेम में थे लास्ट तक लग रहा था कि ऐसे कि 1-10 रन की यहाँ से और पार्टनरशिप 1-10 रन की और पार्टनरशिप की हम मैच के बहुत क्लोज जा सकते हैं और आई थिंक जिस हिसाब से जड्डू भाई ने और हमारे लोअर ऑर्डर ने बैटिंग की तो I think it's a very proud effort from the team. Like you said, he is one of the most valuable player. I think the experience that he brings in, the skill set that he brings with his bowling, batting and fielding is someone that is very rare and hard to find. And the kind of composure that he showed today, it was just tremendous to watch. I think batting with the lower order of the tail has been one of the things that we spoke about in the previous 2 matches, that our lower order of the tail hasn't been contributing as much, but I think the character and the courage that they showed was tremendous. Firstly, I think Rishabh went for scans and there is no major injury there, so I think he should be fine for the next test match. And secondly, you have to give credit where it's due with the spell that he bowled today. I think he bowled 11 overs on the trot, never easy coming in. The kind of efforts that him and his team put in, it was truly commendable to see. And like I said, you give out you everything, and there are gonna be moments where it's gonna be heat and a lot of emotions involved. But at the end of the day, after a test match like this, there's always admiration from both sides. You realize that they also gave in their everything. We also tried our best, and they were the better team today.